Hi, we're here today with Jennifer Sanders, and she's with Catholic Care Centers here in Wichita, Kansas. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Would you tell us a little bit about yourself and your company, please?
Absolutely. I've been with the Catholic Care Center now almost 6 years, and we are a joint venture between the Catholic Diocese of Wichita and Via Christi Health. We're located at 45th North in Woodlawn, and we offer a full continuum of care all on one beautiful campus.
Oh, great, thank you. Would there be a certain area that your clients come from? Do they come from just the Wichita area, the five-county area, all of Kansas? What area do you serve?
That's a great question. We do see a lot of people from the Wichita area. We also see quite a few people from Western Kansas. And recently we have had people coming in from out of state who maybe have children who live in the area and they want to be closer to those grandbabies.
No, exactly. It's all about the grandbabies.
That's right.
Many times. What would, we're talking about, assisted living. What would be the typical client or someone that would be ready for assisted living? What is that?
I love that question because a lot of times people assume that assisted living is for people who need assistance. And while we are happy to provide a wide range of nursing services, a typical assisted living resident might be someone who is simply ready to have someone else take care of those basic home chores, meal preparation, laundry, housekeeping. Maybe they're looking for the opportunity to be involved in community involvement projects. They would like to meet new people, go on socials and outings. So it's really a wide range of people, but the person who's going to get the most enjoyment out of assisted living is the person who comes when they are still active and vibrant and just looking to have a good time and be with other people.
So I know I hear some people say, "Oh, assisted living, that's just like one step from a nursing home." It's really not, is it?
It's not. It's not. We have residents in our assisted living who still enjoy travel. We have a couple that just came back from an Alaskan cruise about 6 weeks ago. We have a very vibrant and active assisted living residents. Our residents there do a community involvement project each month through the SHINE program, which stands for Seniors Helping Impact Neighbors in Need Everywhere. And some examples of recent projects are making dog treats for the Humane Society, hosting a baby shower for Girard House. They visited Victory in the Valley and the Veterans Hospital. So we're a very, very active group.
Yeah, it really is. It sounds almost exciting.
It is.
Without mentioning any names, of course, but is there any story of anyone that you can think of that Catholic Care Center really was able to help or make a huge difference in?
A lot of times people are hesitant to give up the home that they raised their children in, and we're not going to undermine that at all. It's a huge decision. And I can think of one woman in particular who was hesitant to come, and her family really encouraged her. I think she came more for their peace of mind than for her own benefit initially. And as children, we appreciate that. We know how hard it is when mom or dad's at home alone. But within about 3 weeks of her being there, her daughter called me and said, would you please go check on mom or have the nurses go because she's not answering her phone and I just can't get a hold of her. Well, I said, I know exactly where she's at. She's on the bus. They're at Botanica. And she said, no, my mom doesn't like to go on things like that. And I said, well, that's funny because she left bingo and went right onto the activity bus to head out to Botanica, and then she signed up for next week's painting class. So I think you might have underestimated her a little. But this woman who had come to ease her children's mind suddenly was a social butterfly, and actually, one of her pieces of art was in an art exhibit at City Arts a few months ago.
Wow, that's quite a story.
It is.
So kids, when you're out there and you're thinking, what your parents really like to do,
Yeah.
that may not exactly be the case.
Mom and dad are holding out on you. They're much more fun than we realize.
Well, thank you for that.
Sure.
Is there anything that you think that Catholic Care Centers here in Wichita does that might be a little bit better than the competitors?
I'm very proud of the Catholic Care Center. I'm so proud to be a part of it. One of the things that sets us apart is not only do we have a beautiful campus, we have an outstanding reputation for quality and care and compassionate care, but we also have a spiritually enriching environment, not only for people of the Catholic faith, but for people of any faith. We have opportunities for spiritual enrichment, for different services, both Catholic and Protestant. We have a variety of spiritual uplift programs, Bible studies, reflection groups, just a lot to offer. And I think that, having the spiritual focus, particularly at this stage of life where maybe you're experiencing some changes, whether that be a change in address, maybe the loss of a loved one, a spouse in particular, it's nice to be in such a spiritually enriching environment.
You know, and I think that's a misconception that a lot of people have, because when I've, mentioned that here are some places that might be available, oh no, I'm not Catholic, or, I'm not whatever it might be. And I go,
That's
no,
right.
it's really not necessarily like that.
Yeah.
And they go, really? So that's a great point. Well, is there anything else that you would like to add today, Jennifer?
I would invite anyone to please give me a call. I am more than happy to help you. I feel like the Catholic Care Center is a great option for a lot of people because we offer all levels of care on one convenient location. So maybe if mom needs a different level of care than dad, either now or in the future, they can still be together under one roof. We can help them enjoy meals together, activities together. But even if you just have questions about retirement living, one of the hallmarks of the Catholic Care Center is that we want to be a community resource. So if you have some questions and you just need to talk to a live person, and sometimes that makes all the difference in the world. As much as I enjoy Stan's Elder Care Network, it's a great resource. But sometimes you just want to talk to a person, and I'm more than happy to be that person. Please don't hesitate to give me a call, even if you're not necessarily interested in the Catholic Care Center, because we're happy to help. And I would like to point out, Stan had a great point that you don't have to be Catholic to be a Catholic Care Center, but I think that we do offer some unique benefits, and one of those is going to be the Catholics don't mind a little happy hour, so we have a happy hour on Fridays. Combined sees.
That's okay,
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, and the number to reach you at would be?
771-6593, and I'm there Monday through Friday. We can make accommodations if you need to come in on a different day to see us, but give me a call, 771-6593, and again, my name is Jennifer.
Thanks. And by the way, that's a 316 area code. Thanks, Jennifer.
Thank you, Stan.